What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. I just got a message to the Nigerian people. And the message is, do not let outside forces, outside influences, and inside agitators and political political snakes and corrupt businessmen, politicians, and traditional leaders destroy your country. Do not let them make your country descend into chaos, because everybody knows that Nigeria is the bedrock of Africa. Everybody knows Nigeria future is very bright. Everybody knows Nigeria is soon to be a superpower. And the West will love nothing more to destroy, to separate Nigeria, to plunge Nigeria into total chaos so that you can go backwards into what they see as a more manageable third world country. That's what they want. They want a war. They want you guys to fight. They want the military to shoot you, and they want you to fight and kill the military. They want you to be against the police. They want you to go and kill all your politicians. That's what they want. They want you to plunge into a failed state. That's what they want. They want you to plunge into a failed state because they see your potential. This is the same thing that they do in every country. Remember, even though most politics, most issues are local, they usually have strings that are international. Okay? So don't let the true message of reforming police brutality be hijacked by these hoodlums. Okay, because yes, you do got hoodlums in Nigeria. You do got gangs in Nigeria. You do got people who want to break up Nigeria. You do got people who don't want to in Nigeria, who don't want to see Nigeria thrive, don't want to see Nigeria become a superpower, don't want to see Nigeria become the financial capital of the world. You do got people who don't want Nigeria to thrive. You know why? Because if Nigeria thrives, the rest of the black diaspora thrives. Once Nigeria makes it to its potential, that's when the black world will make it to its potential. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Everybody who's worldly, who listens to news, who pays attention to what's going on in the world, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't really know what's going on in the world. They just know what's going on in their local area, their town, their city, sometimes their country, every now and then. Because most people don't pay attention to worldly stuff. They like to stay entertained by sports and TV shows and music and things like that, to keep their minds off of the day-to-day grind. But for those who actually pay attention to the world, every single day, in actual reality, we see what's going on. Every single African country right now is fighting to liberate themselves from the grips of Western power. And Western power has been masterful at inserting seeds of dissent, seeds of division. They finance it through backdoor deals. Your leaders, they fly to France, they fly to the UK, and they meet the other politicians, and they go in their houses, and they go to the embassy, and they do their backdoor deals behind your backs, and they do all these things. There's a lot of Nigerian politicians who are professional criminals. Okay? Professional criminals. They just are politicians, just like in America. The professional criminals in America and the professional criminals in the UK teach the old African military leadership how to be professional criminals in their respective African countries. Okay? And remember this, Nigerian youth. Remember this. Your country's only 60 years old. Your leaders are all military people. They don't know anything but how to run military style organizations, or their military mindset. The military mindset coming from a person who was in the military, myself, who's been to war myself, I completely understand how they think. The military only thinks as combatant and enemy. Their job is to destroy the enemy or protect their assets. They don't know how to do anything else. So if their whole life is based off military, that's the only thing they know. They don't know how to do things the civilian way. They don't know how to police. They don't know how to govern. They just know how to tell you to do this, do that. If you don't do it, I'm gonna shoot you, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna stop you. That's it. That is not how a democracy is supposed to run, with a bunch of military strongmen. Right now, Nigeria has nothing but military strongmen in power, and you have military strongmen that don't all get along with each other. And when you add in tribal strife, you have all sorts of elements that will love to destroy Nigeria as long as their bank accounts is fat and they can take their passports and fly to France, fly to Washington, D.C., fly to freaking the United Kingdom, fly to Amsterdam, fly to all these sweet spots where they got real estate and they got properties, they got bank accounts, they have all that. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. So when you're fighting, when you're conducting this revolution that needs to come, that needs to happen, this reform that needs to happen, remember it has to be a political solution. You can't fall for the chaos, because that's what they want you to do. As soon as you go out there on them streets and you think you're gonna borrow your buddy's AK-47 or you're gonna borrow your buddy's rifle and you're gonna go storm this local police station, you just gave the government the right to stop you. The government the right to kill you. The government the right to hurt you. You justified it for them. You gave them everything that they needed so they can do what it is they want to do to you. So remember, as you are out there on the streets protesting, as you are out there fighting for your rights, fighting for police reform, just know you have to be strategic. This is not checkers. This is chess. It's not even chess. This is Go. I like to say it again. Checkers, yes, that's a complicated game, but Go is the hardest game in the world. If you don't know what Go is, look it up. That's how complicated it is. You have to think smart. You got to be wise about your movements, but you got to make your voice heard. Make your videos. Get out here on these streets, but don't give them the reason to hurt you or your family, or don't give them the reason to don't give them no way to hijack your message. Don't let the elements inside of Nigeria that only you know, okay? Because, even though I consider myself, I'm like an honorary Nigerian, okay? But even I, as an African American, don't understand all the internal politics of the various areas in Nigeria. Only you guys do, and you guys know who those elements who creeps into your peaceful protests, start things, and make crazy things happen, and just hijack your whole process. Because we have that happening here in America. We have the same thing happening in America. When Black Lives Matter's out there, they're on the streets, we're protesting. We have other elements. We have law enforcement elements that try to hide within our ranks to try to hijack the message. We have racist elements, opposition elements that like to come and pretend like they're with us, but then they do things and then we get blamed for it. So I can relate, and we all as African Americans, we can relate to your struggle. We can relate to your fight. Okay, but you Nigerian people, you Nigerian youth, keep control of your narrative, be smart, and the future is yours. That's all I wanted to say. This is Afro Think Tank. I'm out.